Okay. I wonder why when we come on this StreamYard or come live, we always say, okay, you dig? Or am I live or what have you? This is Sunday evening. I hope everybody had a good Sunday. Um, I had just a chill day today. Watched a couple of movies. You know, I get into those foreign movies now. Um, I watched this one a Mexican picture about the drug cartel, and it was how a little sister got her whole family involved with the cartel because she was dealing with a boyfriend who had seen a hiding place of one of the cartels, and he went and stole it. And like the girl's oldest brother, I know I'm off topic, but I'll just tell you what I was doing today. And this was a good movie. It was called Heidi. Kind of an older movie, but the girl's boyfriend, you understand, went and stole the drugs and hid it in their water tank above the house. And her brother seen them there, and like he was suspicious, and he go up there and he found the drugs. It was 2 kilos. It looked like, but he took the 2 kilos and went out in the desert, dumped them, and came back. And like he told his younger sister what he did, because her and the guy were planning on taking the drugs and selling them, and then they was going to go and get married, you know, because you got a lot of desert in Mexico too, and they was living in a poor town. Hey, virtuous woman, salute. How you doing? No, I'm just talking about a movie that I seen today, but it was something. It was a harsh movie because like the little sister was only 15 and she's messing with a guy that was 22, and like he sold these drugs from the cartel, but somebody had seen him, and like they came to the young girl's house. You understand? The cartel people. They came to the young girl's house. They shot and killed the father. They kidnapped the brother and they kidnapped the girl. And they already had the guy, her boyfriend, inside the truck. Oh no, 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 no! But listen to it though, because it had a. Oh man, it got wrong because like I'm gonna come to my topic of virtuous woman. Hey, or should I call you Silky? Just give me a smile. You understand? And anyway, um, they took the three people. You understand, to this little house that they had out of nowhere land. Okay, cool. They took them out of nowhere land, and like well, they took them to this little house. You understand, and like it was a strange setup because they had three little kids there at the house, and the three guys. You understand, they took them in there. You understand, they had tied them up. You dig, and all that right there. And then with the boyfriend, he was the first one, to get tortured. They put a hook up in the ceiling, and they hung him on a hook. They took a large wooden paddle and they begin to beat his back with the paddle over and over again. Oh, really? Okay. I ain't gonna even press it no further because it's not even really that important, you know. I know your voice though. You think you got that distinctive voice, and I know how gritty you dig your intelligence is, you know. But don't worry about it. It ain't no big issue. Anyway, uh, they got to beating they got to beating the boy across the back with the paddle. They stripped off his shirt and they just kept on hitting him, you know, methodically. All right. Then they had the three young kids get up and hit him, and they had one guy to say, "Well, no, I don't want to do that," and they beat him to the point, you know, of unconsciousness. Then they pulled down his pants. They took some kind of fluid, you understand, and sprayed it or poured it all over his penis. I'm talking about the whole crotch area, crotch area. Then they set it on fire. That brought him back to life, you understand, and they let it burn. And after he had burned a while, they put it out, and you know he went unconscious, and they took him down, you understand, and they took the young girl's brother, hooked him up, the one that destroyed, you know, the cocaine, and they beat him across the back with the paddle. But when it came to the part of burning his penis, they said no, he wasn't to be burned. But they beat the hell out of him with that paddle. Okay. With his little sister, they just took her somewhere, you understand, and you know, he didn't know where his sister went or what have you, and they released him. They released him, and he got released, and he went back home, and his wife, you think, it came back to the house and seen the door all crashed in and what have you, and she was just crazy with fear. And he came back to his house, you understand, when the police was investigating what had happened at the house, because when they killed his father, they took him too, and they just dumped him out on the desert road. The guy that actually stole the cocaine, they took him to a bridge, you understand, put a noose around his neck, and just dropped him from the bridge, killed him. But they didn't kill her brother, and they didn't kill the little girl. And it was, you know, something. It was kind of like a shocking movie, but it told so much about Mexico and what they go through there and how they go through it, you know. And see, when the cartel came to his house, they came as policemen. But that was one of the movies, the crazy movies that I've seen today. And hey, Virtuous, you want to come up and kick it with me while I get into my topic? If so, I'll drop the link. Anyway, it's on my Fire Stick. I got that cinema. All right. I don't think that it was okay. Just tell me when you're ready. But no. It was on my cinema. Actually, what I do is when my cinema pops up, I uh, I look at the most popular movies and the most recently, put on. But then I go back though, and like I went back, I think to 2013 because I was catching up on movies that I had missed, during that time I was working and all that right there. And like a 14, let me see, 13, 14, no, 12, 13, 14, 15, um, and a portion of 16, I was mostly working. And like, I missed a lot of movies, you know, even though I was buying a lot of bootlegs too. But it wasn't Netflix though. It's called Heidi, Helti, Heidi, Howdy. That was the boy's name. It was a crazy ass movie. I tell you what, it was really, 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 really crazy. Um, I'm gonna try to wait a little bit for Virtuous Woman, and like we can get the conversation going. And I can expound on what I want to expound on. Oh, I forgot. Today too, Mayweather and that guy Paul was supposed to be fighting tonight. I don't know what the outcome is. Uh, I think the match started at 8 o'clock, but normally when it's 8 o'clock, it starts probably around about 11 o'clock time. So I haven't got the news about that yet, but I'll be looking for it a little bit later. I think Mayweather's going to knock him out because like he's a professional boxer, and I was very close to being a professional boxer because I took all the training and all that right there, and I had two professional fights here in the city, and then I just got into my hustle. But I think Mayweather's going to knock him out. I'm gonna just put this down anyway, and anybody else that wanna come on up, can. Oh, but check this out though. This green light facial recognition thing is a statement of the future, and like it's something that we really should give uh, some of our full attention because it has the propensity to be like the crime bill. What do I mean by that? Hey, son, how you doing, Queen? How was your day? Sunday? Man, these pop-ups be killing me. You know something? Everybody chills on us on our Sunday. You know, I'm trying to get a virtuous woman on TV all the time to get a computer and stuff. When she come up and kick it. Today's topic is about, you know, the green light facial recognition program that they've been implementing around the cities. Uh, the program, you understand, was really had a great liftoff, you understand, in the city of Detroit because of their high crime rate. And I'm going to explain to you why they call it green light, and then, the importance of facial recognition, um, how that's going to become, a trend of tomorrow, and like the technology is kind of bypassing, you know, uh, the data and stuff that policemen are trying to use. However, it's something we should pay attention to because, like, it's already been forecasted that, like, well, yeah, Sunday. You know something, Sunday. That is the importance of it. You dig? Because it's part of racial profiling as well as kind of stigmatizing us because it's mainly being put up in the stand in black communities. All right, and like it is a way you dig that the police you dig. Actually, some. Um, okay, well, let me go and get into it though. See what it was. You understand? The city council of Detroit developed a contract. All right, with some people that came to them, understand, and they said that they wanted to put cameras on a lot of the businesses. They want to put cameras on the businesses, and like uh, for every business you dig, they want the cameras on the on their building, whether it be on top, on the side, or what have you. They would have to get this green light. We use that too, Sunday, voice recognition also. But it was approved in Detroit. You dig the, I guess. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, Virtuous. Wait a minute. Oh, hey, how you doing, my sister?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. My laptop was dead. Then I was trying to go from my phone and
Uh,
I couldn't figure out how to get my picture, which is missing from my avatar. And then I said, you know what, forget it. Let me just go on.
right. I know who he is, and
Well,
people.
or do you? These days,
Yeah,
I'm
well, you know something. Yeah, I'm only seeing advertised, so I can't say that. I've seen the picture, but I've seen the advertised that you had up there. But
yes.
I was just. Are you familiar with the green light facial recognition thing?
No,
This
what is that about?
okay. What's that about is that, like, due to the high crime rates in some of our major cities like Chicago, Baltimore, Detroit, probably even here in Cleveland, out there in California, they okay, they've created this program, you understand, where they're putting cameras. You dig on all the buildings, you dig on the street lights, uh, you know, up there, you understand, on the stop signs or whatever, traffic signs, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and if a business want to participate in this program, he can. And like what happens is they put a green light on top of the business or someplace obvious so that people would know that this is an area in the stand that is lit, with cameras and what have you. Okay,
Mhm.
and they got a green light there that flashes constantly.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
so Detroit implemented this program probably about 2 years ago. Okay, and like it had a small impact on say the robberies, the carjacking, and theft things like that. But as far as say the murders or what have you, it hasn't really impacted. But the problem is that like you know these cameras, all right, and the people that is in these cameras, they're going into a citywide database as well as a national database. Okay, and like they're taking the images you dig that those cameras capture, and they're um, comparing it to other images you dig. Say like say like, okay, with this database, you understand, it's connected to the criminal database, and if you understand um, that facial recognition you dig matches up you dig with a criminal who has a criminal record, all right. Um, they can identify you dig the person who has committed the crime and all that right there, right?
Mhm.
But the thing about it though, it's like to me, I feel that it's a catch-22 situation because uh, facial recognition is going to become a thing of the future. Just like you getting you understand your identity, engraved on your hand and what have you, and you can just walk through a scanner, and like it'll tell who you are and what have you, because your identity has been added to um, a large database. Okay,
It's probably using the same technology that they have where they do the facial recognition on the phones.
what right? You know something, and that's a part of it too, though. See, what people don't realize is
Because
that like
that's taking your picture and putting it into essentially a database, right?
yes, yes, just like all of our personal information you dig that Google's get, all right, it's compiling a database
Right.
of our information, a home address, you dig, email, and all that right there. That's why it's kind of dangerous because something, some of that has been streamed into live time. I mean, into live streaming. I mean, I
Uh-huh.
mean, FaceTime. And like um, the problem with it is that like by streaming like that, it's catching everything about us. You dig? And it's
Mhm.
being stored. Okay? And by it being stored, you understand, that means that here's what happened in Detroit. One guy, you understand, he was telling the story, you understand, and he was telling how hard it was for him to get his life together because he lost his mother and he lost his father. And like things were hard for him for a minute. But then he got a job, and he began to pick up, and he began to get his life together. All right, because he was raising his two younger brothers and sisters,
Mhm.
and like what happened is he was going to work one day and saying the police pulled up behind him and saying, and they told him that he had a warrant out on him, for an assault,
Mhm.
and they arrested him, and it created a hell of an agony to him because like he was fearful of losing his job because he just started getting on his feet. He told him that he was wrongly identified. It was based on that facial recognition thing because they compared his faces against many other faces. You dig? And like here's the thing about the facial recognition thing. Recognition thing. when they're watching live hours, live time, real time, okay, it's going into a computer, and the computer can't distinguish between how to make the difference between different faces or whatever. It just catch an image and bang. And what happened to him is he was not the guy who committed the crime, and they took him in front of a judge and what have you, and they showed the two pictures, and the judge said, "Well, wait a minute, can't y'all see that these two guys don't look the same?" You know, and yet they arrested him.
Mm.
Yeah,
And then you have to worry about like what camera are they are I mean are these what angle are these cameras going from? Because if you moving through a building, you have a profile picture and you're looking down, you're looking up, like how are
yes,
they going to get that straight shot to even do a recognition?
uh,
You know?
yeah, and it's like Sonny saying, about the fingerprints too. That's true. The same thing. Your fingerprints, you dig, a nationwide. But what you're saying though, Virtuous, is that like, look, by it catching our features, our images, and all that right there. Yes, and see, there's only so many probables that could be fed into the computer, into this database.
Yeah.
All right, and like some probables you dig may look like a person, and see, here's the problem with that though. Number one, you and I both know that there's somebody you dig in this country, in the city, that look like us or have a resemblance to us. You know, I've had a lot of,
But but
huh?
but the thing is like, okay, so you remember when I was talking about the facial recognition on the smartphone, right?
Yes.
And so they have it like on your iPhone where you can unlock your phone and your Apple ID and your credit cards using your face.
Uh huh.
And so if it was such that a person that looks like you could also unlock your phone, then that wouldn't work. So there's some deeper technology behind it than to say that these two people look alike. Because what about Chinese people?
Well, but you see, that's the thing about it. They're just catching the image, and the thing about it, they haven't refined it to the point. Even though they're trying to sit back and say, they use one example. You understand that a guy committed a triple homicide. You dig, in Detroit, and he came when he committed the homicides. He had a mask on, and he had a hoodie on. You understand, and made it hard, to identify his face. But what they were able to do using that technology, uh, they took all them camera angles you did, and like they was able to put together the fact that the guy through his clothing had went to a couple of other gas stations without the mask and stuff. See what I'm saying? And I think it take 24 hours you did for the database to spit out the facial recognition or the image recognition, and
Hmm.
they was able to catch him and saying outside of 3 days. Okay, now
Hmm.
that's the police version of it. Okay,
Hmm.
um, it's an
Well, I don't.
imposition.
I find it quite interesting that they would come out with this in the Biden administration era. Considering they so anti-profile and anti-crime, anti-lock people up, that they would make a system like this that's bound to put a bunch of innocent people in jail.
Well, you know something. The Biden's era is really in shambles because like I
It
said in my
sure
last
is.
video, um, around the world, you understand, those countries you did are making moves, big power moves, and
Mhm.
Russia, you dig, they're sitting back hacking into uh, gas companies and meat companies. the Middle East, war that just happened, recently. All right, they ain't really paying no attention to him. You understand? And like, they know that he's a weak guy. I, you know, I still look at Biden as a senator rather than a president because that's what he sounds like. You know,
Mm.
I didn't vote for him. You know,
Mm.
right? I didn't vote for him, and like, it's just that like all the stuff that is coming up now, it's making a statement about what the future is going to be, and see, it's an intrusion on our privacy because like whether we like it or not, our image is still being, you know, picked up by the cameras, sent to a large database, and like we are unaware of it.
Mm-hmm.
We're unaware of it, and and and, and looking at the black communities where these pro- to me these programs are going to be targeted because they implemented it in Detroit. It's another problem for black people because they're going to target us and target us and target us, and they're going to use the excuse of facial recognition. You understand? And if something, if it look close to us, they say, "Oh, yeah, that's him."
Mm-hmm.
All right, because hey, 12 years, you want to come up and kick it? Uh, uh, um, but
Yeah, I'm a rotate out. Cause I gotta finish cooking this dinner for Sunday, but I'll come back in about a half hour if y'all still on.
oh yeah, yeah, come on back.
Okay, I will.
All right, cool.
I will. Okay.
Yeah, all right. Hey, uh, if you want to come up to it, you can. Hold on. Let me drop the link again. And I tell you, I'm talking about the green lights and facial recognition. You may know something about that. Oh, well, come up on the panel. I'll update you real quick. Hold on. Let me get this going. I mean, just to make it more interesting, and like you know, we can get a good subject going. Because a virtuous woman, she most certainly came up, and her input was okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just put it down. I'll let you finish listening to it. Wait a minute. These damn pop-ups, man. Okay. No, Sunday don't do the panels. You know. But anyway, check this out. Um, I was talking about, you understand, the green light system that they've implemented in a couple of cities. You dig? And what I mean by that is that like they've been putting up the green light. The green light thing is about they're putting up cameras. You dig? All over a city on street lights, on stores, gas stations, traffic lights, all over. And if they agree, you understand, to have to be a participant in the green light thing, they put a green light. You dig? Everywhere that they have a camera, they got a green light there. Okay. And at first, when they put it in Detroit, at first there were only about 500 businesses and certain street lights that they put it. Then that went from 500 to 5,000, and now all over the city. They've been doing it but coming along with it now, what they're trying to implement is facial recognition. All right, and facial recognition, you dig? They're using that technology, send it into a database. They're using that to identify potential criminals or potential uh, crimes, and to try to get the person who is committing the crimes, you dig, and etc. You know, but also it's an intrusion on our privacy. So what? Because something in real time, they're taking images of us. You dig? What we look like, how we look, the way that we look, and like they it could be a catch-22 situation. You said for social scores. Uh, Hold on, let me see. Let me put up here what you said. Yeah, it'll be used for social scores, but it'll also be a way of kind of like tracking us, though. See, I'm talking about it's a slight invasion on our on our privacy because, like, look, okay, the cameras are there, all right, they're in this program, and allegedly the cameras are just used to control crime, but our images are being sent to a national database, okay, and within that national database, they can do anything that they want with our image because, like, all they got to do is match up our body size or what have you, and could use that potentially against us, or even I mean, they arrested one guy, you dig, who they said he had committed a crime and he didn't, but it was the facial recognition thing was wrong. It was a completely different guy, and I'm talking about this guy. You understand? Could have lost his job. Uh, he's the caretaker of his younger brother and sister. His mother and father died, and plus he's a young guy. Oh well, something. Not only that device, but they track us with our computers. Hey, and I tell you what triggers a lot of things too. Our telephone numbers and our emails. You know, yeah, they track us. Through our cell phones and through our computers, anything. Our tablets. We put our information in there, and Google. Hey, they are quiet. You dig trackers of people. You know, I mean, social media. You dig it profiles us. You dig without us knowing it, because something. They'll sit back and study what we look at, how we look at it, the way that we look at it, and then they'll just pop the information up to us. You dig? That can also be a thing, Sunday. Our vaccines. You know, hey, when I read this, when I saw this little video of how they're trying to incubate babies, you dig, and take care of them outside of a female's womb, I say, you know what? This shit's gonna get real ugly later on down the road. You know, and the age of robots is going to come in there. I mean, some of them may not live to see it, but some of us will live to see it. 20,050, yeah. but it might come even sooner than that. But yeah, that's interesting technology. I tell you what, you can go to CBSN and pull that video up, and you'll get a better idea of what what this technology is all about. And I see it don't got ahead of the policemen because like they're trying to catch up with the many things that they can do with it, and by the time they catch up, they don't originated some. Um, no, CBSN, CB uh, uh, on Sunday, CBSN. You know, and just type in there. You go to YouTube, type in there. You understand facial recognition. You dig? CBS, CBSN, facial recognition, and it'll pop up. It's like about it's a half an hour long, story. Very interesting, you dig? Because like I could see where a lot of people will accept it because people are tired of crime. But we got to be a little bit more intelligent about how we allow the system to access things to us. You know what I mean? We got to be a little bit careful. Biometrics, yeah. You know something? It's like I've said in the last video, you dig, with this gender thing, you dig. A person's gender should be, you dig, on their birth certificate. No, fuck you gonna sit back, you dig, and tell a 5-year-old child, well, what's your gender? You know, that's kind of crazy. Well, I haven't though, Sonny. You know something? And like a real, how you just gonna put a virus in a fucking bottle? You dig? And like shoot it in a person. And you're right. The sheep you did, hey, will follow anything. You know, they will follow anything. Oh yeah, that Gen Z and that Gen Alpha. You're right. And we got to be careful. Hey, check this out. They don't care nothing about us. And it's interesting that you said you use the word sheep Sunday because that's how they look at us. They don't look at us as human beings. They do not. We are virtually experiments to them. And that's how they see us. We the one that's tripping. We the one you dig that like is being ignorant and deliberately foolish. We like eating the chicken shit. That chicken shit is good. It ain't chicken salad. No. Man, we like the chicken shit. I gotta do a little bit more research on that too, because I got a grasp of how it can affect us. Uh, because something, if we allow them to do that, yeah, they're figuring out who is who. because we don't want to figure it out. But if we allow these politicians to agree to these things, just because they're manipulating our fears, we'll let a whole new system of control enter into the dynamic where there's really control. Because just like they could put up these green lights and these cameras, they can put up billboards and say, this person is wanted, that person is wanted, all around the city, you know? And we got a man, we're falling so far behind, and yet we said that we're being progressive, and like truly we could take care of our own communities. You think it's going to be a pushback Sunday? Yeah, probably about, 20 or 30 years later, just like they doing, when they came with the 94 crime bill. People, went for that. People went for that, and then, hey, they got the funky off. Now they're coming back 30 years later. Oh, we made a mistake. And brothers are still in prison. You know, some who don't already serve the time, some who went there, innocently, they still, is a victim of that crime bill. And you want to come up Sunday? I don't think anything controversial be said. You did. Well, they can come back and try to use it against you. You know. Okay. Leave a message. All right. Okay. I got you. All right. Damn. Already. 50 minutes. Okay. Um. Let me move on to my other topic. And I'm gonna come back to this facial recognition thing because that is that I got to learn a little bit more about this. All right, I don't hear too many people on YouTube talking about it. I don't hear them trying to make people aware of what's happening, and that's the thing about it. They so deep into the fuckery, you understand? That like they bullshit. They bullshit, you understand? Again and again, all these so-called intelligent people, they get on there, you understand? Oh, they're master genius are talking about each other. Master genius are putting each other down. But when it comes to the stuff that we're supposed to listen to, man, they be on some crap. Oh, that see, But see, Sonny, that's what I'm talking about, though. We need to get that out there. You know, hey, check this out. You know something? People don't realize it. Yeah, they're making them dumb. And you know something? We're helping them, you dig? Because we're not doing our part in our homes. You know, we don't want to talk about our home. We don't want to talk about how things could be done differently, in a different way. You know what I mean? We just want to sit back and entertain the foolishness. You know, keep our ego. You dig up front. You know, our vanities. And then we talk like, oh, I'm on top of my game. You understand? Hey, I know what's going on, and that's a damn lie. Well, that's coming in when they came out with the Matrix. I can't think of the damn movie you understand before. The subject came up before, but when the Matrix, you understand, like it's going to get more and more complex. You know, and many are blinded. But you know something though, I just feel that us who are in the know, we have a responsibility to wake people up because other people woke me up. You know, when I was blind and said they told me, hey, look, you got two eyes. How come you can't see this? Why are you overlooking this? Why are you looking all around at every other thing but this right here that is essential to your survival? I had a lot of people, you understand, that used to get in my brain. It could be both, Sunday. The matrix you think is that, it's going into the tech world and, looking at the identities that allegedly are created there. The body snatchers. Yeah, hey, damn. While I'm thinking about it, hey, well, you know something, 12, you can unplug. You can unplug mentally. You understand? If you stop allowing this stuff to enter into your mind, taking control of you, all the jargon talk, the pseudo, information. Yeah, you can unplug. But when you unplug, you become a revolutionary. You know, you gonna come up Sunday? I mean, 12, because I'm getting ready to move toward my second topic. Yeah, Sunday. That is true. because you know something that has become the alter the alter identity. Hell yeah, they'll go ballistic. Look, a lot of the houses I go into, everywhere I go, I see people walking down the street looking at their phone. Going to homes, people you understand, you dig, playing the games or on their computer. They carry them around with them from room to room, place to place. I don't do that with my damn cell phone. You know, I really don't because it's too damn controlling. Everything in there is accessible to you, and we give it too much influence on these devices, and like man, it takes a whole lot away from the family structure because everybody get in their rooms or they get in front of the TV set, in front of their phones. They just come down, fix a plate and go right back upstairs or go into the next room. It even breaks down the personal morale. It gets a grip on us. It becomes our alter ego. Um, Sunday, is it too late? Uh, we can train. We can change all that because remember that's what the Terminator was about. You know, trying to control our minds. And like I honestly feel the best way to not have your mind controlled is don't put all that shit in your head. Really. Hey, you know something? When you look at the news and you look at what's happening across the country and around the world, yeah, you know that's come I look at foreign movies you dig to get a different look, a different impression. You know, TED Talks. What is that? Okay, hey, let me go. Let me go back to. Let me go to my second topic. Oh, okay. TED Talks. Okay, I got it. I'll look at it. Okay, hey, let me get to my second topic. The N word. You know something? I don't use the N word. I stopped using it way back in the 70s because I don't care how you use the N word. It never has a positive sound. I don't care about all that nigga with the a on the end or what have you. You can't sit back and beautify that word. You cannot beautify the word nigga. And when I hear people say it, man, it makes me crawl on the wall because something. I hear some intelligent people use that word, and I say, wow. Don't they know that word came from a reality and a foundation of hate, demeanment, degradation? And yes, it did start back in slavery. It started, you understand, with the word nig. That's because you understand, you dig. When some of the slaves that was brought from Nigeria, they would use nig, you dig, instead of saying Nigeria. And then gradually the GER, you understand, was put on it. And from that point on, it became a word of hate, a word of demeanment, debasement, provocative, you dig, for white folks to make their point. To always keep us, you dig, in a place of being on the low totem pole, being displaced, being characterized as a non-entity. Let me see what you're saying here. Some Sunday, even you understand in that way, you know how you're using it, you dig, and you know that you're trying to, bring their ass down a little bit so they can understand, you dig, exactly what time it is. And you know something? Like I said, there's no positive way you can use the word. None. And I hear a lot of people say it, those niggas over there, you understand? Boy, they crazy. Man, that nigga you dig, he trying to, act like me. Look at those niggas there. What you say, nigga? No, say it again, nigga. Just one more time, nigga, so I can hear it loud and clear, nigga. I don't agree with you, nigga. What you know about anything, nigga? Nigga, you can't think. Why don't you sit down someplace, nigga? I mean, you know something? You can't get nothing positive out of it. Nothing. Those niggas over there, you understand, you dig? Want to be like us, you dig? Because, we be setting the standard. Why those niggas trying to act like us? Nigga. You know something? Sunday, the word nigga and your short temper, that's an excuse. Don't give me that because I'm gonna call it as I see it. Because you got control over your mind and your mouth. You really do. Your temper ain't got nothing to do with what you say. Here it is, you talking very intellectual, you dig. Every time you come into the chat room, and then you want me to sit back and say, oh, when Sunday get mad, oh, she gonna say the word nigga. No. Because if you got enough intelligence to think the good things that you say you did, and you say I'm very articulate, then you know how to articulate your words and you know how to think. Because if I look at what you just said, I don't want to say that, but I have a short temper sometimes. That means that, oh, you know, when I get aggravated or annoyed, I stop thinking. You know, okay, but get what I'm saying though, and I ain't trying to write you about it. Don't take it the wrong way. No, I do that out on the streets. You know something? When I was on the streets, you dig, I stopped using the word niggas out there. Matter of fact, when I was in the streets, you dig, I would tell, hey, you know what I would do? I would tell people, Sunday, whether you say it online, on the streets, or what have you, it's still a negative word that has negative connotations. When I was in the streets, you understand, I would tell guys, say, look, if you mind, don't call me a nigga. Call me a brother. Or just say, hey, man, or what have you. And I would make them aware that I don't sit comfortable with that word. Now, sometimes I might use the word to make a point, but I'll be describing a behavior. Just a very, very low life, you dig, a behavior, which is what white folks wanted us to think about that word. You know, they wanted us, you dig, to internalize that word, so we can always, be impacted, through the self-esteem. All you got to do is just, something. Just look at how people um, use the word. You know, look how they use them. Look how they use it. Hey man, them niggas over there, man. I don't know what they tripping on. I don't know what they tripping on. Y'all seen that nigga, you understand, running around the house. That nigga was scared. Man, you know what? I think I'm gonna go off, you understand? And I'm gonna wake these niggas up. You know something? I don't see how any black person can actually relate to that Sunday, because you know something? That's like taking evil, you understand, and trying to say it's good. That's like trying to say just a little bit of evil, you understand, ain't that bad. You know, we can all put a little evil in our life, you understand, and like it'll be good. You know? No, no. The youth don't keep you using it Sunday. You control your mouth. As a full grown ass woman, you control your mouth. And you should be teaching the youth not to use it. Because when I hear my children, use the word, I say, wait a minute, what the hell are you talking about? What niggas are you talking about? And how could you even let that word come out your mouth? I tell all my children, you understand, don't use that word. It's the most despicable word, you dig, that was ever used against, the black race. And we take it and we try to make it positive. You know something? I'm around youth all the time. I tell you, I got nephews. Hey, check this out. I got nephews. You understand? I got grandkids. I got my own kids, and they're young. And I tell them, I say, when you get to use that word, you understand it shows you, dig, that you're not really trying to, talk as your educated self. You just use a substitute for the words that could be there. You can say dude, brother, guy, you know, hey man. Some Sunday, you're a little bit stronger than that. I tell you, you know something. When you get to sitting back telling people certain things you dig that they can do to change the way that they think, you know something. It may be a little hard at first, but I guarantee you, if you just keep on reinforcing it in a polite way, I bet you they stop using it, or they'll stop using it when they come around you. Yeah, they're gonna get worse. You dig? And like, we gotta be, we gotta have on our full shooter, our full coat of honor. You know. But what I would like to know is why do people use that N word? I mean, listen, Sunday. Check this out. It's hard to be friendly, Sunday, and I feel you on that. You can't be friends to everybody, and that's the honest to God truth. You cannot be friends to everybody. Everybody ain't gonna feel like you feel. They just ain't. And if you think so, you know something. You're just sitting back. You're faking yourself out. And I'm just telling you the truth about that. You know. Hey, and check this out. They do use it for endearment. That's what is so sad about it, because how in the hell you can take something so evil and say, I'm only saying that in a good way. Nigga, why don't you go over there and sit down? Hey, nigga, come here. No, nigga, come here. What's your problem, nigga? Why you always acting loud and stuff, nigga, man? You don't have to act loud and stuff. Hey, babe, I ain't like those other niggas. The ones that done been in your life and what have you. No, babe, I'm not like those niggas. Those are fools. Them niggas didn't even know, you understand, what they was doing when they came on you. Baby, I ain't like that, you understand, because I got, my shit together. Man, I wish, you understand, those niggas wouldn't lean on my car or stand in front of my car. No, I don't. Hold on. Let me see if I got something on my table there. I'm in my kitchen. Uh, Hold on. Just 1 minute. Let me see if I can find me something real quick. I normally keep one, you understand, available. Wait a minute. I'm looking at my. Hold on. I got a little vase sitting on my kitchen table, and I got the damn things within reach. Wait a minute. Yeah, hold on, Sunday. Wait a minute. You had to ask me if I had a damn pen. Okay, hold on. All right, wait a minute. I got to see the comments. Okay, come with it. All right, I got the pen and paper. Well, what happened to you? Okay, got you. Delete that. Can you delete it? Okay, I got you. Say no more. Um. Okay, hold on. Let me try. You want it to be a. Hold on. I haven't done it yet. Just wait 1 minute. Oh, okay.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Black?
Uh,
Okay.
I,
This is the only way that I'm gonna communicate over this YouTube.
okay, then cool. I got you. Now, now,
Okay, so
now, you
you
know,
got me on.
now you know,
Say that again?
I got you on loudspeaker, and,
Okay,
and
no
like,
problem.
and like they could.
Okay, so let's get back on topic. What's going on?
Okay. So what I was saying, basically, you understand, was that like, I think that when people use the word, you understand, nigger, there's no positive or healthy way to use the word, you know, and like,
And that is true. However, we have a race that is no longer teaching their children anymore about that word. They're not teaching them history of the past.
mm-hmm.
Nothing. So it's none of our business.
It is,
What are we gonna? Who are we? What are we gonna do to change how the parents are not raising their children?
oh,
Why?
hey, we can share our knowledge, you dig, and our wisdom. We can share our experiences. We can share. We know the history, all right, or
Yes, we do. I know that history very well.
yeah.
But listen, the thing is, Mr. Black, like, what I'm trying to say is that people are not even educating their children anymore.
No, they're not.
Okay, everybody's being blinded. This is just sheep right now. That's all I see. I don't even help people anymore because of the dumbness I see on their aura. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I really don't think that we could change that word at this time. Every race is using it on them. You know, I know the history of that word. That's a terrible word. It really is. But I don't know. I just think that it's a topic that we just talking to be talking about it. No action will change it.
Well, hey, well, check this out. Uh, I'm of a different mindset where
I'm listening, Mr. Black. You know, I respect you.
yeah, hey, I'm of a different mindset because like I have I have had many battles, you dig, on many different fronts, and like on that front too, I've had the battle and I've won for the most part. All right,
Okay.
I'm talking about uh, what people don't realize about me is that I go out into the hood every day. I deal I deal with the youth that's on the street. You know,
Okay.
I have some guys that, man, look, not they say they tell me not to be disrespectful, but man, that's how we just communicate, man. He said, but I can understand it, and like if you don't like being called a nigga, you dig, or whatever, cool, but like you know, um, that's how some of us communicate. I say, yeah, you communicate, you understand, because you don't want to be in control of your mind. Now, I say you can be in control of your mind when you sell drugs. You can be in control of your mind when you go to smoking blunts. You can be in control of your mind, you understand, when you chasing ass. But when it comes, you understand, to controlling your mind, you dig, on real things, on standard things, on things that shows your principles, you dig, and your morals, you don't want to think. You want to be,
Well, Mr. Black, we're dealing with a generation that cannot even probably paint walls or hammer a nail anymore. The trades are gone. I mean, this is just, I don't know if this is the last generation. I don't know what exactly they're bringing in. I know it's a form of autism taking place, whereas a lot of the youth are not going to be able to fully communicate properly.
yes,
You
yes,
understand?
yeah.
Because the computers are doing something to their brain that is not even humane.
Yes, yes.
It's not making them dangerous or nothing like that, but I'm just saying it's making them another kind of way. Whereas they might not even be communicating. You see, they making this word smaller, like LOL, shaking my head. No, they're not even writing anymore.
Hey, you know something? Hey, you know something? That right there, you dig? Hey, you're so right in what you're saying. And like, you know something? Sunday, I feel that like we can't succumb to the system like so many others are doing because we got to be leaders, you dig, in our own right. I mean, that's our blessing. That that is our blessing. You understand? It's like you know something. Um, I try to tell people that like, look, I'm not. How many times have you heard me ask people for money when they come to my channel?
Never did that. Not once.
How many times have you heard me tell people, well, you know, put a like for me or share? I don't do that. You know why?
Never.
If I'm gonna put my message out, it's gonna be untainted. You dig? If I
And
sit.
it sure is. That's why you got a small circle on your team
Oh yeah.
that come to your channel.
Oh yeah.
Because they don't do real anymore. Everybody is just fake.
Hey, hold on. Hey Dan,
But
what's happening, Dan? You wanna come up? If you want to come up, you're saying I dropped the link. You dig? I'm talking about the word nigger and why people use it. Um, Sonny, are you on your computer or your phone?
I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. So you can't really hear the show, can you?
Yeah, I could turn it up.
Oh, you can turn it up. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay.
What's up, brother Dan?
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah. Hold.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. Let me drop this link to him. You dig? And like you know, let him come up and you know, I know Dan. You dig is you know kind of hard on that word. And
Oh, it's gonna be hard. I'm getting feedback.
are you?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to listen from your computer because I'm getting feedback on my side.
Okay. Dan said give him 10 minutes. You dig? And like
What are you doing, hacking or something?
wait a minute.
Hacking me down, you nerd.
Hey, hold on. I did this wrong. You dig? Let me do it again.
No, that's my brother. That's my brother.
Oh yeah. Hey, you know something? Hey, your voice sounds completely different from what you know we be hearing in the chat. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to get rid of these pop-ups, and I'm trying to drop this doggone link. Okay. Come up out of it. Wait a minute.
He said 10 minutes. Who does that? Only a nerd.
Wait a minute. It wouldn't. Hey, it wouldn't let me. Hold on. I was doing.
You don't sound clear right now.
I know it because I'm trying to and drop the link and like
Go ahead, take your time.
okay, good.
If you scroll to the top, it's right there.
I know. Hold on. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Hey, my granddaughter was the one you did who got me hip to it. Okay, I got it now. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know something, I like your input, and in the future, we could communicate like this. You dig? And like see now.
That's the only way. I don't trust these computers.
Okay.
That's the only way.
Yeah.
I don't trust it.
Yeah.
I've been is,
Uh-huh.
how they're gonna use everything against everybody.
Okay, I
And
get
I'm
you.
like, it's gonna be fun. Your
Yeah,
brother down will be coming on wearing masks all the time.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. And you
He
know,
probably knows something we don't know, and he's not saying.
who are Dan?
So,
Oh, hey, you know something?
he's good for that. He'll go on the mask in a minute, from what I could remember about him.
Oh,
In a minute,
oh,
and act like
hey, I got mess all around my house. You understand? I throw a mess on in a minute. You dig? And like and, and like I'll sit back and you know I look at everything about this virus. They're still trying to find out where it originated from. They said that it was human made, which I believe it was. But I believe also, you understand, it was an example to show us, you dig,
okay.
that like you know, um, look, we are out of order, you know. We
Everybody's out of order.
yeah, yeah.
Everybody, all races right now.
Hey, and the thing about it, we don't want it. We don't want to do what you know we've been instructed by God to do, because we'll sit back trying to play like we're God.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah.
I'm very aware that I had to get out of that stage myself. But people will call themselves God in a minute.
Hey.
And when I told them, make some human bones, make a body, make something. Make some water before me, you know, make some sand. They can't do it, so.
Hey, I tell you what, you got a pen and paper?
Hold on. Can I use a cell phone?
Huh?
God, what's up?
I want you to take down this name. It's called the name of this movie is called Seabok. SEA SEABOK. Seabok. It just came out and it's talking about cloning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very aware of that. I'm very aware of the clone.
No, but I want you to look at it, you dig, because this particular clone, you dig, was cloned to have immortality. You know?
Can I say something to you, Mr. Black?
Yeah.
They've been doing this for a while, especially.
I know it. I know it. But you know something though?
I already seen these things. I'm talking about in children's form. And they don't even fall properly.
Hey, check.
They look days like they're missing something that they might have needed from the creator.
A spirit.
It's real like that. It's real. I can film that for you. I mean, this thing going down. They already released those little chickadees.
Yeah.
I've already seen them.
Hey, but check this out. Well, hey, what I'm saying though is, if you remember, cloning was very popular back in the 70s and the 80s, right? Then all of a sudden they went quiet, you know? And like
yeah, because they were started doing humans.
Exactly. That's my point, you know? And like, you know something? I think they've been cloning. Hey, like all these little racist policemen and all that right there. Hey,
Yeah.
I think they're coming from clones. You did?
Okay, yeah, they look pretty strong lately.
Yeah.
They look that big ass strong.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I see the black man, it look like he's getting shorter, and I see the white man getting extreme, just big and tall, strong, you know? So,
Hey, if you remember, you understand, how old are you, Sonny, if you don't mind?
52.
52? Okay,
Yeah.
check this out. If you remember back in the 60s and the 70s, all white women used to have flat butts.
Not that wasn't necessarily true though.
Oh, really?
I don't no. Mm-mm.
Hey, from what I seen.
Genetically, that is their trait too. Majority of them, but not all of them.
Okay,
Not all of them.
okay, I'll give you that. But you know something though, what I say, probably about 60%, 65%. Uh,
Okay.
you know, they all have flat
Yeah.
butts, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
hey, then all of a sudden, you understand? When we get into the 80s, they got the boomer with butts all over the place, big butts. You know, I mean, they've always had big legs, but big butts, you understand? And well, some, also had big breasts, but they,
Where is 12?
I don't
Where's
know.
she at? Oh,
Hey,
okay. Yeah.
I, I don't.
I'm waiting to see what you and then I'm gonna get.
You,
No?
hey, you know something? He better hurry up, you did, because I don't really have that much time on my computer. And yeah.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to say though is that like on this green light thing, the facial recognition, and
But they did that to me when I last got arrested. They took pictures of my eye, and I tried to, like get away from that. It was like, oh, back to the cage.
oh yeah,
I had no choice. Yeah.
oh wow,
Because I was like, why would you put a machine to my iris? You know?
yeah.
I mean, I didn't murder anybody.
Hey, but you know something too. They're trying to get iris recognition too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a step in
They
that.
did that to me, and I felt really violated about that because it was just a simple fight. It wasn't no murder or nothing like that.
Hey, but you work. Don't you work in the government?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, what kind of work do you do?
Oh man, you gonna make me say this over the phone?
Okay, no, I'm not. I'm not. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. I'll let it go on. Yeah.
No, I don't work for no government or nothing like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know something though. You got a good resource of knowledge. I like your knowledge because you know something. Some of the things that you really be talking about in the chat room, it has a lot of merit to it. You know, sometimes you dig. I don't know. You be having fun. Other times you be dead serious. You dig, and like it's like you said the other day that you know something. Some bonnets look good on women, and like I couldn't address the comment that you
Wait a
said.
minute, what? Say that again because you getting just
Some
got messed up again. Say that again.
some bonnets. When I was talking about bonnets, yeah, you said some bonnets look good on women because in the African garb, you dig the dresses and what have you. You know, yeah, they have a distinguished looking bonnets, okay, and like I had wanted to come back and
That's for that? Well,
yes,
it's for
yes, but I didn't get a chance to.
Originally, it was for elitists, the elite women and men. That's what it was originally was for. And that's like in France somewhere or something.
Yeah.
But it's not. My thing is that right now we don't know which way this world is going, and I try to mind my business about what people wear on their heads. Mind my business, because everybody could take shots at each other.
Yeah.
People need to focus on themselves more, you know.
Well, okay. You know something? I agree to that. Hey, self-preservation is the first law of nature. Okay,
Yes, yes,
and like I believe in the saying wholeheartedly that we need to focus on ourselves. But when you have an abundance of talent, an abundance of intelligence, abundance of capacity to know the difference between right and wrong, because you went through the hard knocks
yeah,
to
sure
learn
did.
to learn what is right and what is wrong. You got to share it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to share it.
Clarence Williams died. Man, actor Clarence Williams died. He's dead at 81 years old.
Uh, yeah.
Clarence Williams. Oh, okay. All right. I just got word just now. Wow.
Who? Clarence Williams? What?
He passed away.
Hey, so many of our peers are passing away.
No, he's not a kid. He's an old school actor.
Hey, but
Clarence Williams III.
hey,
Dead at 81 years old. Go ahead.
F. Lee Bailey just died at 83.
See?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they've been checking out.
Wow. Well, it is what it is.
Oh yeah. Hey,
It is what it is.
but check this out. I'm going to close this down. You understand? Because Dan is taking all day.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Okay.
and like now that I got your number,
Okay.
hey, now that I got your number, I'll call you from time to time. Okay?
No problem, Mr. Black.
Yeah.
No problem. It was good talking to you.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. I'll be in the chat.
All right. Cool. Go in the chat just then so I can close out. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was very fun. I finally got a chance to talk with Sunday. You know, and now this is good. You know something. This is going to be more and more interesting because now I can get my people. You understand? You dig to come in. They can give their input. They can talk at me. Um, we can have. All right, Sunday. I was just saying. Now I got your butt. You understand? You dig? You know I know how to. You know do the do. All right, I got you now. All right. So you ain't. Hey, you just a touch away. Yeah, man. But the thing of it is that like we gotta keep on building these bridges. Oh yeah, we good. Is any time cool you dig or a certain time? That was to you Sunday. Well, what is the proper time? Okay, well I'll tell you what. You touch base. Oh, I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sitting up and talking with Sunday. hold on, bro.
What's going on, man?
I can't say, man. Hey, um, shit. I was going to shut it down, man, because I ain't got that
Okay.
much time. But check this out.
Yeah.
Um,
Heard you talking
this
about
was,
cloning.
huh?
I heard you talking about cloning.
Oh yeah, we was talking about cloning. Hey, I was telling about this movie, Seabach,
Mm-hmm.
that I just looked at. Man, it was very impressive because it goes into the immortality and what have you, right?
Right.
And like it was a interesting concept.
Okay.
But I was talking about the green light. I'm hip. I know you hip to that program, right?
Yeah.
What
Oh, yeah.
putting up the cameras, you dig, and like
Yeah.
they every camera that is put up on the building, they put a green light up there to show
Yeah.
what was
You know,
happening.
you know where they started that, right? They started that here in Indiana, man.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Yeah. It's called a shark. Dang, man, it's something shark, man. But yeah, man, no, they started here in Indiana, man. It was a big deal. It was like we were the ones that set the precedent.
Oh, okay, yeah, and like they something they had a big thing on CBSN about that and facial recognition, you dig,
Yeah.
and how they're capturing images of us, you dig, and from those images, you dig, because the whole concept is to fight crime,
Yeah. You want me to show you something, man, how it works?
huh?
That's I can show you how it works, man.
Oh no, I was telling her about how it works.
Yeah.
Uh, what you say? Show me. Tell me. Okay, give me an example.
So Google is they actually get that technology from Google, man, and I can show you like through the Google technology that they use and how well the facial recognition is and
Oh
how
yeah.
they see the data points and all that stuff, man. I might go live and do it, man.
Okay, cool. Because like you know something,
What's
I
up?
I I, uh, I was just listen to it from CBSN, and I said, you know what, this is something you did that is very interesting because in a sense it's an invasion of your privacy,
Yeah,
and then um, in a sense you did people go forward because everybody want to do something about crime.
yeah,
All right, everybody, and like it's I mean because the probabilities you dig when you go into the large database, you know, um, they're just going through the computer, you understand, and they're matching up people, the images and the facial, structures and stuff.
yeah. Oh man,
Yeah.
I can show you how to get data points and everything, man.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Sister Sunday? How you doing?
Okay. Hey, and the second part uh, of my video was everybody using the word nigga.
Yeah, man. It's part of my lexicon, man.
Is it?
You know that? Yeah, you know I've been using sometimes. I've got to catch myself while talking to you, just because out of respect, I don't want to say it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because it's like I know that you don't, but it's just
Yeah.
part of like it's just part of
Yeah.
it's like yeah,
No, because I was giving examples, like nigga, what you talking about? You
yep.
know that nigga over there don't know what he talking about. Look how crazy that nigga acting. You
It's like
dig?
you say, man, nigga. That's
Yeah,
me. I mean,
yeah. I tell my nigga, I mean, like, man, I mean, what's wrong with these niggas? You dig? They act like they ain't never seen no food before.
yeah,
And nigga, why don't you shut up? I stopped using it because, like, it's a very negative, structured word,
mm-hmm.
and it really, I don't see no positive way that you can say it.
Nah, man, I know a whole bunch of positive words you said.
Okay, tell me this.
Shit, man. So you want let's say, all right. So you go to a place, you go to a restaurant. The food is fantastic. Or you go to a restaurant, the food is fantastic, and you ask your friend who's walking out the restaurant, you about to come in, and they say, "Nigga."
Well, say, okay, you putting you hey, check
The
this out.
food good. They say, "Nigga."
Hey, wait a minute. See, you putting the NIGGA on it,
Yeah.
nigga. All right. You now say like you coming up to the restaurant, nigger.
Yeah,
You know,
nigga.
it just
Yeah, nah.
it don't
There's
sound
never,
right.
whenever you got the ER on it, man, it's not, man. It's always, man. It's our
And
term
what
of endearment, man. So it's
that
like
that's my point. That's
Dick
my point.
Gregory. Dick Gregory always said, man, how a white boy gonna tell you what you can call yourself?
Yeah, and then for you to use it like that and think that it's appropriate.
Yeah, I don't know.
You did, and
Yeah,
like you know something, I stopped using it way back. Matter of fact, when Richard Pryor stopped using it
wow.
because you know and I'm talking that was in the '70s.
Hmm.
I just stopped using it. You understand? Because you know something, this is not really appropriate.
Yeah,
All right, and then when you hear people on YouTube use it, they don't put the nigger the a on the end of it. They
yeah.
put
It's one
nigger.
motherfucker. It's one motherfucker I know use it all the way wrong, and still they still love her.
I
You know,
I would I
yeah,
ain't
you
even
know
actually
that's it.
I'm not
You
even
mess
gonna
up the
actually.
algorithm.
Hey, I'm not even gonna ask you the name.
Yeah, don't mess up the algorithm.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the green light and what have you.
Okay.
Uh, uh, a minute now, you dig? I'm kind of tired, and like I was talking with Sunday. I don't know if you heard it, but like
Uh-huh.
we was having a conversation. You dig? She was giving a great input, and like you know, that's what I was doing when you showed through. I see. I didn't even look down, you know, to the chat until I just happened to look there.
Yeah.
And like I was talking with him when you said you was backstage, I said, "Damn," you know. But I was talking with her and like in the chat because
Okay.
you know Sunday come in and she hang in there. You dig? You know,
Yeah.
she take it down to the wire and
That's
like
what's up. You're right, man.
yeah, she a rider. You dig? But she been riding, you know, shit for a long time.
Hey, one day one, man.
Yeah, that's because I can't never get mad at her ass. You know.
I tell you, man. I mean, Sugar got in his chat, man. A lot of newbies, and he was in there. I was like, man, what you doing, man? You know.
You know,
Oh.
you know something.
Go ahead.
Our channel's gonna catch the steam, you dig, and people gonna really, you know, I don't, I'm committed to going live more often and just to get more stuff, you know, done and what have you. And like, watch.
Mayweather fails to KO, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go live with this, man.
Oh, what happened?
But Mayweather, Logan Paul.
Wait a minute, say that again.
No, Mayweather and Logan Paul.
Who won?
Let me see. That's why I'm looking on Twitter right now.
Shit, because this is going to be interesting. Hey, have you been keeping up with the rounds?
No, man, nah, man.
Oh, okay.
Uh-uh.
Victoria's woman was on earlier, and she was given, you know, the news of Flash out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
Man, my Twitter's not working, man.
it ain't. Hold on, let me see.
Here you go. Oh, sorry. That's my phone number, man. All right. And let me change my password, man. Come on, dude.
Really?
Yeah, man. All
Hey,
right.
man,
Go ahead.
Platinum Elite. You understand? It's saying something about it, but I ain't gonna. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here you go. Jeez, dang, man. Leave this long password, man. I like your music, man.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Our password's almost reset.
I'm dropping. I got something. I got some others that I was gonna use. You dig?
Yeah.
They don't raise hell when you play the jazz and shit.
Yeah. All right, man. Here we go. Mayweather, Logan Paul, live. Mayweather had it's 5 minutes ago, man. Mayweather said he had fun tonight versus Logan Paul. Yeah,
What
here's
happened?
live, man. Right here. I got the thing, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is it saying?
Yeah, he won, man. Mayweather won. He didn't knock him out though.
Oh, he knocked him out. They went to full distance.
Yeah, they put the full distance, man.
What when full distance was like what? 5 rounds?
8 rounds.
8 rounds?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm about to play some of these results live, man.
okay.
All right, man.
All right, then. Go on, bro. I'm gonna set this down.
Tune in, man. Tune in.
I'm gonna tune in. Okay.
All right, please.
All right, go on. Okay. Well, y'all heard it yourself. This was another good one, and like don't forget to hit that like up, you dig button. Sunday, thank you for coming. And I'll give you a holler. Matter of fact, if you're still up, real quick, I'm gonna get up off of here. Okay. I'm going to shut this down. Everybody, thank you for coming. Thanks for those up in the clouds. And I will get back to you. But I'm out. Peace. Salute.